Hello everyone, it's Margaret Cecconet and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on the Flying Stars Feng Shui energies for the month of May 2024, which starts from May 5 to June 4 of 2024. Now this is the fourth month of 2024 in the year of the Yang Dragon. And when it comes to Feng Shui, we follow the solar calendar. So knowing in advance the locations of the flying stars will enable us to easily make the necessary arrangement to make the best out of every year and every month. So the forecast of each sector, whether good or bad, applies to every member or resident that uses that particular sector. Pay special attention to the flying stars of your main door location and facing direction. Everyone that enters through the main entrance is affected by the kind of energy or luck where it is located or facing. You will also be affected by the energy of a sector you spend a lot of time in. So the energy in the room only affects people that occupy them regularly or frequently. The stars visiting your zodiac animal sign's home location will also affect you. Avoid using or triggering these negative energies in these bad sectors and use the good or activate the good sectors. To offset the negative energies of the bad sectors, it's encouraged that you actually use the good sectors more often. We will, of course, have some areas that will need especially cures, especially if you have a bedroom, office, or main door in these negative sectors. Now let's take a look at the monthly flying star energies of each of the 9 sectors that is present in your home this month and how it affects anyone using the space and the overall well-being of the residents. Here is the Flying Star Feng Shui chart for the month of May 2024. You will find 9 grids, and in each of the 9 grids you will find 2 numbers. The big number indicates the annual star and the smaller number indicates the monthly star. Now, to find these sectors, you need to use a reliable compass to determine your house facing and location and the different sectors from there. The placements of monthly feng shui cures can be moved around from month to month. For example, a remedy for the monthly misfortune or bad luck, star number 5, can be moved from sector to sector to mitigate the star's negative energies and track its location. However, the annual cure or remedy for the yearly number 5, misfortune star number 5, stay where it is placed at the beginning of the year. That is where the annual number 5 yellow star flies to in that current year. For the month of May, the number 2 star joins the number 3 star in the center of the chart, bringing challenges in the form of illnesses, accidents, and setbacks. Marriages and close relationships could also suffer from the pressure caused by the clash of the elements, and those in business may find that the month is a little bit more challenging. So we need to continue to keep this sector quiet and undisturbed. And those of you who are unwell and the elderly should take extra care with their health and avoid spending time in this part of the home, or because of the fact that it's in the center, it does affect everyone in the home as well. Now let's go through the different sectors that will need to be remedied and the ones with the good energies. And let's start with the southeast sector. The southeast sector has the victory star number 1, bringing good fortune to those working towards career advancement and business success. And the number 1 also bolsters bravery. It also create more, give you more intuition or hones the intuition and leadership skills. And it actually can, bring forth new ventures and favors. It also boosts one's energy levels, giving a competitive edge and turbocharging some of your potential for success. So this sector also enhances exam luck for students. So it's ideal for those seeking growth in their studies and career paths. Utilizing this area will help you benefit from its creative energies. but do not disturb it too much as it might stir up the negative energy of the number 2. So to avoid that also, you have to not place fire colors or candles in this particular sector. Wood and earth cures and colors as well. So you probably will do well to just introduce water and metal cures and colors, which will weaken the annual number 2 star and enhance the number 1 visiting star. Now let's go to the south sector, which has the number 6 heaven star joining the number 7. They're both metal elements. The heavenly star number 6, which can bring windfalls, monetary luck, and new opportunities. It does attract mentors and helps and can help one's wishes come true. It's a good month for couples who sleep in this part of the home. This is also a time to trust your intuition and capitalize on the opportunities that might lie ahead of you. So while this is auspicious, be mindful of the excess metal energies that may incite conflict as well. So the number 6 star is also losing its auspiciousness during period 9, thereby it can bring throat, legs, and or breathing related problems, especially if you have some poison arrows directed in this particular sector. So it's best if you don't use this sector as a bedroom for this particular month. Now let's get on to the next sector, which is the southwest sector, and we have the wealth star visiting this particular sector, joining the magnifying number 9 star, and together it brings investment, income, and windfall luck, helps financial plans go well and cash flow improve, signifying a boon for business and romantic ventures. So activate monetary growth by spending more time in this sector and doing your financial planning in this particular area. This period also offers a promising opportunity to escalate your relationships and financial standings. And those of you in business will find it easier to probably earn some good profits this month. And there are happiness energies, making interactions with others a bit more pleasant as well. So romantic relationships can also blossom and improve and activate the energies again of this lucky sector by just using the sector more often. So take this opportunity to actually capture the auspicious energies of the sector, especially if you are the matriarch, if you're born in the year of the sheep or in the year of the monkey. Okay, let's get on to the east sector, which has the number 9 magnifying star joining the number 1 actually, and with a combination it does bring about the sum of 10 or completion luck, creating all this powerful and auspicious energy, bringing career advancement and monetary gains. This formation ensures rapid achievement of goals and a secure footing for the future. It is an auspicious energy sector to engage with, especially for those with east-facing homes and people, of course, who spend time in this sector. And this is also these energies will also affect the people born in the year of the rabbit and the firstborn son. Okay, we need to activate these energies by again using this particular sector more often. Business luck is also excellent for those residing in this part and using this part of the home as their office. An excellent time for residents of the east facing home to take your relationship status to the next stage. It is also best to leave whatever cures you have in place, as introducing fire or enhancement, or to leave this area and not do any enhancement, as introducing fire and wood can have a negative effect on the annual number star annual number star 1. Okay. Now we go to the center of the home, which is actually where the number 3 is located, the Quarrelsome Star, but the number 2 illness star has now joined it in the center, creating an atmosphere that is ripe for disagreements and friction in both personal and professional environment and atmospheres. So this star just weakens everyone's chi and increase the incidence of health problems and accidents. So this will pertain to everybody in that particular home. It is good also knowing that this is a challenging month to lower your expectations and avoid jumping to conclusions when things fail to go as you plan or go your way. You need to be in the right state of mind to make the right decision, so don't let your temper get to your head or get the better of you. Relationships, especially marital ones, may feel the strain, and politically active individuals may face turbulent times, or in their career they might face some challenges. It is advisable for residents, therefore, to be more aware and careful with their health, as number 2 illness star has actually flown into the center of the home this month. Now let's get to the west sector. The number 4 flying into the west sector can bring romance and social problems when this star is activated. While the number 4 still has some auspicious qualities in period 9, it does require a bit of expert knowledge in Feng Shui to use it, so it is best to avoid activating the number 4. With the number 5 and number 4 in the same palace this month, it is best to leave the sector alone if you have your annual remedies in place already. It would also be good to introduce small meta cures in this sector for this month. Avoid placing plants and flowers in this sector and keep this area calm and quiet as much as possible. Now let's get on to the northeast sector, which also has the number 5 flying into the sector, and it does bring danger of misfortune, illnesses, and money loss, especially affecting the youngest son, people born in the year of the ox and the tiger, and those living in northeast facing homes. So it is encouraged to minimize activities in this part of the home and avoid bright lights and loud music. Now, if your main door or bedroom is located in this sector, you must take extra precautions, as there is indication of money loss, and you need to avoid risky investments and probably curb some of your spending. Those affected should be particularly mindful of stomach, muscle, and mouth health. And financially, caution is needed to avoid significant losses that might lead to stress or disputes. So avoid disturbing and creating lots of noise in this area at all costs. Plan any forms of renovations that need to be done to this particular area into another month as much as possible, and do not place any red objects or fire elements in this space, and leave any of the metal enhancers you already have that you were placing to enhance the annual number star number 6 in place. Just leave them in their place, okay? Now, for the north sector, the number star brings danger of betrayal, violence, and money loss to the north sector. So again, it's best to leave this sector alone and avoid renovations or bright lights and loud noises, especially from stereos and TVs and moving fans as well. Residents of the north sector should lie low these few weeks. Couples sleeping in this particular area also might be careful of outside trying to wedge something between the two of you. The north is, with the number 7, increase the risk of course, of deception, theft, and betrayal. And so you should need to exercise caution. And also for people born in the year of the rats, the middle sun, and those who sleep or has a main door here, exercise caution and discretion. Mitigate the negative energies by, again, simply lessening the use of this sector. So if you have fire or earth cures or colors in place for the number 8, annual star, you can leave these in place, although please do not introduce any more extra of this type of cures. Now, if you do not have the annual cures in place, you can weaken this area with watercolors, although please be aware that this can also drain the energy from the annual number 8 star, okay? Do avoid candles in this area for this month. Install some security measures or smoke alarms. And this is also advisable to do for your whole house, not just only for this month, but installing alarm systems and smoke alarms and carbon monoxide alarms should actually be one of the top priorities of any homeowners, to just have them installed in your homes. Okay, now going back to Feng Shui, for this particular north sector, you probably need to avoid earth and crystals, earth colors and crystals in this particular sector. And if you already have them in place, leave them there. Do not hang any more metal wind chimes here, because it will just lessen the positive energies of the number 8 and increase the negative energies of the number 7. So no metal cures in this particular sector, okay? Now let's get on to the next sector, which is the northwest sector. Now the Quarrelsome Star 3 flying into this particular sector to join number 4 does create the conflict chi, tensions, and potential romantic entanglements. So those who are hit by these bad energies could face relationship problems, and that could actually negatively affect their work and personal life, as well as legal problems. Patriarchs, leaders, as well as residents of northwest facing homes and northwest sector bedrooms are affected, or mostly affected. It will also be quite bumpy for those involved in business or high profile politics. The presence of the number 3 argumentative star increases emotional strain and aggression. So be extra careful if your main door, office, or bedroom is in this particular sector. And if you could use another room or another door for this month, it is actually quite advisable. Introducing red decorative objects, lamps, and lights in this sector can mitigate some of the negative energies. And or just using a red floor mat or table lamp with red shade. Again, avoid hanging wind chimes or too much metal in this area. Refrain from disturbing the ground, which means refrain from digging or making renovation work both inside and outside the house. And that being said, you need to avoid loud noises and keep this area quiet. Okay, so now let's do a quick summary. The danger areas in this particular month is the northeast, northwest sector, also with the west sector. And the northeast plays host to the 5 yellow. The north receives the lost star, and the northwest is afflicted with the quarrelsome number 3. So you probably need to install some cures and keep the sectors, this particular sector is lighting low, and the good energies actually flows in the southeast, south, and southwest corridor. However, with the presence, this is because of the presence of the 3 white stars, hence it may, these areas do well for this one. The east has the wealth, and completion luck. And so if need be, you can use these sectors a bit more often as opposed to the negative sectors. Okay, so the luck of the matriarch is a little bit stronger than that of the patriarch, looking at the chart, especially with 2 prosperity stars in the southwest. The northwest has the 4-3, causing a bit of a problem within the families and in the workplace. So just ensure that its bad effects are properly subdued. Now, as a general rule or general suggestion to mitigate or to avoid triggering the negative stars for the month or for the year, and to actually also benefit from the auspicious star, it is best to just leave a palace if it is particularly bad alone, and avoidance is the best cure. Do not panic if your bedroom is located in an affected sector for the month, as this is only temporary and can be avoided. And so use the good areas more and the areas of negative influences less. For example, if you are, if the living room is affected by conflicting energies, try not to play loud music in this particular room. By keeping the area quiet, you have successfully manipulated the effect of the energies. And if at all possible, you can use another room or another door if the negative energies fall into these particular sectors. Okay, so use the good sectors more often to solve existing problems, whether they concern relationships or money matters. Now, if your main door is affected, and this is the only door you have on your property, you should just take extra care in what you do during the affected month. You will know it may not be a good time to take risks and also to take extra care of your health. So there you have it, folks, the energies in the different sectors of your home for the month of May 2024. Now, with the help of the Flying Star Feng Shui and knowing where the energies are, it is good that we can determine the flight of the stars to help us take the necessary precautions. And this will also give us a chance to either come up with remedies for any of the negative sectors or minimize the use of these particular sectors and enhance and maximize the use of the positive sectors, and especially to actually harness the good energies of the positive stars. Okay, so thank you for joining me in this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video.